with journalism. And so our total time spent listening, TSL, is much higher than WTOP. People stick with us for an hour and a half at a given time when they do tune in, because they're listening to Morning Edition or All Things Considered, or Diane Rehm, or Coach Onamdi, or these other broadcasts, Metro Connection, the broadcast that it's appointment radio. You want more than just, do I take my umbrella in the morning, or is the road that I'm taking congested? A lot of public radio stations don't have traffic reports. We have traffic reports because in Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. is #1 in the percentage of people who commute in their car, who are in their car for more than an hour. #1 in the country. You'd figure L.A. would probably be #1, New York would be, Chicago, Atlanta. No, Washington, D.C. Why? They did not build enough bridges to get across the river from Virginia, or roads to get down from Maryland. Most of our listeners are in Montgomery County, Maryland, and Fairfax County, Virginia. Most of our listeners are white people. But we're based in Washington, D.C., which is a minority-majority town. Well, how do you build your audience in Washington and maintain your audience? Is that how do you build your black audience, your minority audience in Washington, and keep your white audience? Well, that's the art of what we do. To me, it's not good enough to just take the station from where we are and maintain it. Whether it's ego or pride or whatever, that you want to build audience, you want to be #1, or you want to be #1 in what you do. In terms of opportunity, you would think, okay, it's WAMU is a public radio station in the nation's capital. 92–93% of the audience is white. Well, how does a black guy get to be the news director? The same way a black woman is the general manager. And the same way a black man is the head of corporate underwriting. You're damn good at what you do. The barriers are not there if you're damn good at what you do, no matter whether your race, your age, your class, your gender, whatever it is. I always look at it in terms of, if there's one job, it's mine. And if you're in my way, I'm going to outcompete you. And how do I outcompete you? How do you outcompete the people? How do you get my eye or ear when you're applying for a job? You pop out. When I turn your audio on, it's like, damn, I want that person on my air. They tell a damn good story. The choice of words is where I want it to be. How they paint that picture. They take me from whatever I'm doing, making coffee or getting in the car, trying to get the kids ready for school, and they make me go, no, hope. They take me in that world, that sense of place. It's cliche-ish about painting a picture, but it is painting a picture. The more specific the words you use, the better your story. It's not over 200 people, it's more than 200 people. A house doesn't switch hands, it changes hands. I mean, those kinds of things. A lot of people think I'm a nitpicker, but we are wordsmiths. Whether you're doing television, radio, magazine, blogging, whatever, we are part of a long tradition, a global tradition of storytellers. How do you tell stories? You tell them in images, or you tell them in words, or you tell them in images that are created through your words, or that are bolstered by your words, or your words are bolstered by the images or the sounds in terms of radio. So you can't have a great script and lousy audio. You can't have great words and lousy video.